Hi, my name's Alicia and I'll be taking you through a gentle flow this morning to wake up all your individual muscles, focusing on chest openers and hamstring stretches. And what I want you to do throughout the practice is breathe through your nostril, try and extend your breath, and just slow down the breath as well to get a bit of a meditative state. And yeah, as long as we focus on the breath, we're present, and that's what we want. We don't want to be racing ahead of what we're going to do today or what was done yesterday. So just making sure that we're completely present, focusing on all the individual poses that I'll take you through, and always connecting back to your breath. So first up, we're going to go on to Shavasana, so just lying down on your mat. Your feet are slightly apart and your hands are slightly apart from your body, palms facing up. And then just take a deep inhale. We're going to release all the tension that we might store through our mouth. Sigh it out. Just do a couple more of those. Take a deep inhale through the nose and then a deep exhale through the mouth. Push out all that stagnant air. Another deep inhale and a deep exhale through the mouth. Completely relax all your muscles down onto the mat. Start to close your eyes and just start to notice how your body feels. Start to notice your surroundings. If you're lucky enough to practice outside, notice the air, notice the sounds. Let the earth ground you down, relaxing all your muscles. And then start to control your breath. Just going to breathe into all parts of our body, so we're not only breathing into our belly. Going to place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. And then start to inhale and exhale through the nose now. Inhale into the belly area, into the rib area, and then feel your left hand rise when you breathe into your chest area. And then exhale chest, ribs, and belly. Let your hands be the cues. Inhale belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale belly, ribs, and chest. Really just bring as much air into your chest as you can. Then pause and exhale chest, ribs, and belly. Continue that breath in your own time. Making sure your shoulders are relaxed down, your eyes are closed. Truly feeling what this breath feels like. You can really direct your breath into all parts of your body, and that's what we're going to do as well throughout the practice. If you feel some tension in an area, take your breath there on your inhale, and then you exhale to release that tension. So it's a practice to release. And slowly bring your hands to the side. Take your right knee into your chest, squeeze it in. Engage your left leg, and then bring your right leg up to the sky. First, you can bring your hands around the leg, and then pointing your right foot up, stretching the top of the ankle, bring your toes down, stretching the calf, point and down, and then roll your ankle one way and the other, and then take a deep inhale and exhale. Pull your leg a little bit closer to your body, keep your shoulders down, stretching the hamstrings. You can bend your knee, or you can start to straighten your leg and focusing on the tension, breathing into that space, and exhale to release. One more inhale, exhale, pull it a little bit closer, and then slowly release your leg down. Bring the left knee into your chest, squeeze it in, shoulders down, keep the right leg down and engaged. Straighten the left leg, hands behind the leg, and then point toes up, toes down. One more time, point and down. Roll your ankle one way and then the other. And then take a deep inhale and exhale. Straighten that left leg if you can and start to pull it closer to your body. Inhale into the areas of the hamstring and exhale, soften the muscles. One more inhale and exhale to release. Both legs down and then both knees into the chest, squeeze them in. You can rock side to side to massage the lower back, and then grab behind your legs and start to rock forward and back on your spine to massage the spine. And then when you've got enough momentum, come all the way up to sitting. So one leg in front of the other, making sure that your spine is straight, belly's in, so you're not rounding your lower back. Shoulders up your ears and down your back. If we've been just waking up, we can do a bit of a morning stretch, so we'll just interlace our fingers, push your hands in front, bring your chin to your chest, stretching the upper back, and then inhale, arms up, reach high, bring your hands towards you, behind your ears, chin down, and exhale, hands down to your side. You can do one more of those, feels quite good. So interlace your fingers, inhale, press them forward, bring your chin to your chest, really rounding the upper back, and then come up. Try and bring your arms backwards, bring your ribs and belly in, and then exhale, hands to the side. Next, synchronizing breath with movement. So with the inhale we create lightness, we'll bring our arms up, inhale, exhale, right hand down on the side, and then with the left arm reach high up to the sky, and then reach over to the right. You can bend your right elbow to bring you a bit closer to the mat if you wish. Just stretch the side body a bit more. One more inhale and deep exhale through your nose. Lengthen your breath, slow it down. Activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which relaxes you and releases the happiness hormones. And then inhale, come up, hands to touch. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up to the sky first, and then over to the side. You can slowly bend your left elbow, and then breathe into that right side body. And deep inhale, consciously bring your breath there, and exhale, consciously release your muscles. One more inhale. And exhale, go a little bit deeper. And then inhale to come up. Exhale, place your left hand on your right knee. Right hand comes behind your back, as close to your back as you can. You might need to go on your fingertips. If your spine is not straight, place a book or any kind of prop underneath your hand so your spine is lifted, your back is straight. Inhale, reach the crown high, and then exhale, look over your right shoulder to twist. Twists are great to squeeze out all the toxins that we might store in our body. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, look a bit further to the back. And exhale, release. Place your hands on your knees. And then again, inhale, arms up. Now other side, exhale, right hand to the left knee, left hand behind your back. Make sure you have a long straight back. Inhale, crown up. Exhale, look over your left shoulder to twist. Another deep inhale. And exhale, twist a little bit more. And then slowly release, bringing your gaze back to move back to center. We're going to go on to a tabletop position. So our hands are underneath our shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Knees are underneath the hips. The spine is again straight, so engage your lower abdomen a little bit. And we're going to do cat-cow, so that's good for our spine to wake it up. So first we inhale, bring our belly down, chest comes forward, so pulling our hands towards our knees to bring our chest forward, look up, and then exhale the other way, so tilting your hips, rounding the back, pushing into the floor, chin to the chest, and then inhale to cow, rounding the other way, looking to the front, what the sky, and exhale, rounding your back, pressing the floor, chin to the chest, inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. And then come and meet in neutral tabletop. Now making sure the hips are above the knees. We're going to fold forward into puppy dog, so reaching our hands in front. If you like, you can fold the front of your mat a little bit and hold on to it. And then slowly release your forehead down onto the mat, and then aim to bring your chest closer to the mat. You might need to adjust your hips above the knees, and then just breathe, this time into the shoulder area. And with every exhale, try and go a little bit deeper, fold a little bit further down, but always listen to your body. If it's too much, back out of it. You know your body best. With your next inhale, slowly crawl your hands back to a tabletop. And then bringing our right leg out to the right, toes facing forward. And just making sure that the leg is straight and the left hip is above the left knee. And then we're going to fold forward again, stretching the inner thigh. Forehead can come down. If it's too much, you can go on your elbows and just breathe here. You can always switch, whatever feels good. One more deep inhale and deep exhale through the nose. and then slowly inhale, come back to tabletop. Other side, so left leg out, toes in front, leg should be straight, right hip above the right knee, and then slowly fold down, forehead down, or you can go on your elbows, and breathe into that left inner thigh. With every exhale, try and release the muscles that are tense, that have been overworked maybe. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale to lift up to a tabletop, and then placing your hands one handprint in front, tucking the back toes. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale to push your hips up to the sky for a downward dog. So hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart, your gaze is towards your feet or your belly or your knees. Just relax your head down, chest comes through. You can bicycle your legs up and down just to release the tension a little bit more, and then you can go on your tippy toes, and exhale, try and bring your heels towards the mat. One more inhale and exhale. Your next inhale, bring your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest, and then with control, slowly release it down between your hands, dropping your left knee down, untucking the toes. Come onto a low lunge, so you can start by placing your hands on your front knee. Knee should be above the ankle, not over, because we don't want to place too much stress on the knee or pressure. And then just become comfortable in this. You can come up with your inhale, exhale down. You can bring your arms up to the sky, inhale up, then exhale down. Just stretching those hips, and then inhale your arms up now, and exhale, hands down. Go on your fingertips, bringing your body back and lengthening the right leg. You can bend your knee slightly, but engage your leg, so bringing your toes towards you, and then inhale, lengthen, look forward, creating a nice straight back, and then exhale, fold over that straight leg. If it's too much, just breathe through the stretch up here, or you can fold over it a bit more, relaxing your head. Remember to breathe. Your next inhale, come forward, place your hands down, untuck the back toe, lift it up, and then slowly, with control, so pressing into the mat, bring your knee up and back to downward dog. We'll do the other side, so left leg up to the sky, exhale, knee to chest, and between your hands, drop your right knee down, untuck the back toes, slowly come up, place your hands on your left knee. If it's too much pressure on your knee, just the one that you're pushing on, place a blanket underneath the cushion. And just start to notice how you feel in this posture. Move up and exhale, move further down towards the mat. And then inhale, arms up, and exhale, hands down. Move your way to the hamstring stretch. So left leg now is being worked, so engage the toes back, so your muscles is strengthening as well as releasing. So inhale, look forward, and exhale, fold. We want to create strength and flexibility at the same time. We don't want to be too much of something, too flexible or too strong. We always need to find a nice balance. One more inhale. And exhale, fold a little bit deeper. And then inhale, come forward, place your hands down, tuck the back toe, engage that back leg, and then press into the mat with your hands, bring your knee in and down to downward dog. Take one breath here. And exhale. And then slowly walk to the front of your mat. Keep your feet hip width apart, parallel to each other. Bend your knees, grab your elbows, relax your head down for a ragdoll. So we're just hanging here, we're not engaging any muscles, we're just letting our body hang down. You can put more weight into the toes or the heels, just you can rock side to side, releasing everything, bending your knees. And then slowly release your arms and roll one vertebra by the other up. So first the lower back, then the middle back, then the upper back, shoulders up to your ears and down your back. Samasthiti. So we're going to do some neck stretches now. Place your arms to the side. Roll your shoulders up your ears and down your back, making sure the shoulders stay there. And then place your right ear to the right shoulder, just as far as it can go. You don't have to pull your right shoulder up, just let it hang there. And then with your left hand, reach away from you. So just reaching, and the more you reach, the more you'll feel your left neck area stretch. Breathe. And then inhale, move your head back to center and drop your left ear to the left shoulder now. Reach away with your right hand. Breathe through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Tune into how your body feels. Try and relax the tension consciously with every exhale. And then slowly move your head back to center and step to the front of your mat. So feet together, toes touch, heels are slightly apart. Engage all of your muscles, your glutes, your legs, belly in, shoulders down and back. And then inhale, hands up to sky, knee. And then exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips, slowly bending your knees a tiny bit, or as much as you need to. And then hands to shin, inhale, look up, flat back, shoulders back, chest forward. And then exhale, hands down, left leg back, right leg back to plank. And then exhale, your knees down, bring your feet up, elbows close to your body, go all the way down, feet onto the mat. Inhale, cobra. So you can pull our hands towards the back, don't push into the mat, just pulling the hands to the back towards your feet to lift your chest and using your back muscles to lift you up. Exhale down, and press into a wide-legged child's pose, so knees as wide as the mat. Take a breath here. Inhale, move forward and back to a downward dog. 2 breaths here. Really connect to your breath always. With your next inhale, walk to the front of your mat, feet together, hands to shin. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Make sure you have connection with your thigh and your lower belly. And then inhale with a flat back, come all the way up to standing. And hands to the side. The reason why we always fold over with a flat back is we want to make sure we don't place extra strain on the discs, so we've got to keep our lower back lengthened and not rounding. Inhale, arms up. One more time. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, hands to shin, look up, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back, left foot back to plank. Just ensure that you're strong here, and then release your knees, bring your feet up, come all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Press into the mat with your feet. One more inhale, come up a little bit more, and exhale, forehead down, press into your hands, and come back to a wide-legged child's pose. Inhale, and back to a downward dog. And then inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee in with control. Place it in front, framing between your hands. And then inhale, come up to a high lunge. So making sure that the knee is above the ankle, the back leg is engaged. Take a deep breath. And exhale, bring your arms to a cactus, so just to the side to really open up the chest. You can do a slight back bend if you wish. Bring your chest further up, and then inhale, we'll come back up, straighten the front leg, and exhale, come back to a cactus. Inhale, up, and exhale, down, cactus. And then with the next inhale, we'll bring our arms back up, but this time we'll go to a warrior 2. So pivot your back foot down, really bend into the front knee. You might need to widen your stance. The hips are starting to come in line with the length of the mat, hands to a T. Look to the front of your hand, bring your body to center, take a deep inhale, and a deep exhale, go a little bit deeper, and then inhale, flip the front palm, and come to a peaceful warrior. So left hand comes behind onto your leg, right hand reaches high, and we'll come back to warrior 2. One more time, inhale, flip the palm, peaceful warrior, and then exhale, windmill your arms back to the mat, framing the front foot. Press into the floor and bring your left leg to meet the right at the front and fold. Inhale, hands to shin, look up, flat back, and now just start to move your feet hip width apart. With your peace fingers, grab your big toes, and then bending your knees, inhale with a flat back, look forward, and then using your hands to pull you down into a forward fold. Elbows to the side. Take deep breaths.
deep exhales through the nose. Use your arms to pull you closer with every exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, soften, go deeper. And then inhale, flat back, look forward. Release your hands to hips, and slowly come up. Stand, feet together. And inhale, arms back up. Exhale, fold. Hands to shin, inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, hands down, and we'll step straight into downward dog. So this time, left leg up to the sky, and exhale, bring it to the front, and inhale, crescent lunge. Find your balance. If you struggle with balance, focus your gaze onto one spot on the ground. Use that as your focal point, as your drishti. So again, left knee just above the ankle or behind. Engage the back leg. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, we'll go back to cactus arms. Inhale, lengthen the front leg, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Oops. One more inhale, hands up. And exhale, cactus. You can do a slight back bend if you wish, if it feels right. And then inhale, arms up. And pivot the back foot down to come to a warrior two. So really engaging both your legs. Left knees above the left ankle, hands to a T, engaging your arms. Making sure our center is in the middle. Look to the front, shoulders down. Relax your face. Breathe. And then inhale, flip the front palm. And exhale, come to a peaceful warrior. And again, back to warrior two. Inhale, flip the front palm, back to a peaceful warrior. And exhale, windmill your arms down to frame the front foot. And then stepping back to your downward dog. Take a deep breath here. One more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Slowly walk to the front of your mat. Feet together. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come up to standing. Do a bit of a balancing posture, so do focus your gaze on one of the areas on the ground that you can see to keep your balance. So we're going to bring our right leg up first. So engaging your left leg, pressing into the mat, reaching our right knee up, squeezing it in, and then hands to prayer in front of your heart. Keep your gaze, and then slowly bring your right leg back to warrior three. So engaging that back leg, reaching it back. Bring your chest down a bit, sorry. If you fall out, come straight back in. So just come back, straighten, and then reach your right leg back. Focus. Breathe. Our bodies should become slowly parallel to the ground. And then bending your front knee, a little bit, soft bend. Reach the right leg back and then slowly release it down onto the mat. Inhale your arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale your hands down, framing the front foot. And now just pressing into the right hand, reach the left hand up to the sky for a little gentle twist. And then release down, step forward to meet your other foot, forward fold, and then slowly flat back, come all the way up to standing. I can't completely do my up, so just make sure you keep your arms together when you come up. Now we'll push our, there's a little bug there, press into the right foot now, engaging all the muscles. Really press into that mat before you bring your left knee into your chest. Squeeze it in. Focus on one spot on the ground. Hands to prayer. And then slowly release the left leg back to warrior three. Engaging both legs, bringing our body slowly down. Hips in a line. One more breath. And then slowly bending the front knee, reaching the left leg back. Crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. And then come to a gentle twist, reaching our right hand up to the sky. Hand down. Step to downward dog. And then knees as wide as the mat. Come to a child's pose. Connect to your breath. Take longer, deeper inhales and slower, deeper exhales. Bringing your chest further down. Just completely release down into the mat. With your next inhale, reach both your arms over to the right side as far as you can, keeping your forehead down. And then if you want more of a stretch on the side, you can place your left hand on your right hand. And breathe into that left side body. Next inhale, move your hands back to center and exhale the other side. So reach as far as you can on the left, and then you can place your right hand on top of your left to stretch the side body a bit more, keeping your forehead down. And then slowly release your hands back to a normal child's pose. Slowly come up to a tabletop and then start to sit on your heels, switching the legs to the front. So we're going to do a bit more back bending and chest opening. So placing your feet down, knees up. Make sure you're in the middle of the mat, and then slowly using your core, lower down, and then placing your feet underneath your hips knees. And then pressing the hips up to the sky. Make sure your knees don't go out to the side. Keep them in line with each other. And then start to roll your shoulder blades together underneath. Interlace your hands. And then just pressing the hips further and further up into the sky. Breathe. Inhale, come up a little bit more. And exhale, down. And bring your knees into your chest for a moment. And then releasing your legs down onto the mat. Feet together. And now placing the hands underneath your buttocks. So you're sitting on your hands. Bring your elbows as close as you can underneath your body. And then press into the elbows to lift your upper body. Place the crown of the head onto the mat for fish pose. So this is great to open up our chest, heart openers, and then just breathe. Put your attention to your heart space. Let your heart open up. Pointing your feet. And exhale, release. Knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. Maybe rock side to side. Thank yourself for thank your body for what it can do, all the functions it has that you don't need to think about. All we need to do is look after it and feed it the right foods. And so really appreciate all of those little things that your body does for you. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, Shavasana, placing your legs down. Becoming really comfortable, so hands to the side. Maybe roll your shoulder blades together underneath your back a bit to lift your heart. Once you're comfortable, start to close your eyes. Take another deep breath in through your nose. And a deep exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. And then just slowly begin breathing naturally. Feel your belly rise and soften. Feel all of your muscles relax, starting at your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs. Your hips are heavy, your belly's relaxed, your chest is open and grounded into the mat. Your shoulders are heavy, your arms are relaxed. All the individual muscles in your neck are starting to completely relax. And lastly, all the little face muscles are relaxed. Your whole entire body is at a state of bliss, supported by the mat, by the earth. And just take a moment to go inward. Start to deepen your breath. Start to notice the sounds surrounding you. Maybe start by wriggling your fingers and your toes. And then bring your arms overhead. Give yourself a big morning stretch. Exhale, release. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Squeeze them in. And then roll over to your right side. Just stay here for a moment. And then pressing into your left hand. Try and keep your eyes closed. Otherwise, just come meet in a comfortable seat. And then close your eyes once again. Hands onto your knees. Shoulders up and down your back. Chest is lifted. Your spine is straight. And then just take another deep few inhales and exhales through your nose. With your exhales, try and consciously relax all those little muscles again. Practices like yoga, drawing, singing, anything that brings us to the present moment are great tools to help us stay in the present. If we think about the past too much, we can become depressed. Things that didn't happen, things that we wish happened. And if we think too much into the future, anxiety can arise of what will happen, worrying, doubting. So the best thing to do in life is just always come back into the present moment. And it's not the easiest, so you can use the tools of yoga to bring us back. And now bring your hands to your heart center. Keep your eyes closed. Repeat after me in your own head. I am present. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day.